Welcome to Garden Update Week 2. Alright, so starting off the tour, we have our tomato plant that was not doing well in the garden, but we're going to give him another shot here in the pot. And then our strawberry tower. We've got one kind of strawberry on those bottom three, and then this is a different variety. Got a berry coming. And then got to get that cut off the top. Okay, and then down here we have our pickle pots. So these all popped up. Got lots and lots of them. And these are gonna all vine right down. Ooh. Over here we have our hanging baskets. So this one is more pickles, or cucumbers, whatever you decide to call them. And then here we've got 3 cherry tomato plants that are probably gonna overpopulate this pot. Now we're gonna head into the main garden and see what's growing in there. Okay, so starting off the tour, we have our 2 cherry tomato plants here, both different varieties. And then if we take a step forward here, we see all of the pickles that have all come up. All the way to there. And then over here, we've got our zucchinis that have popped up. There's one mound of them there, and another mound there. And if we back it up, we've got buttercup squash, buttercup squash, buttercup squash. Okay, next thing we have got our tomato plants, all in their rows in their cages. They're all come along pretty good. This one, if we look close, let's get in there, has a little blossom. So they're all doing their best. Lots of different varieties. We'll see what we like better. Over here behind the tomatoes, we have 3 bell pepper plants. They are red bell pepper plants, and they seem to be loving the sunshine today. Then here across the back wall, we've got a row of pole beans that are just waiting to climb up this little viney thing. And the second row, the second string is starting to come up if you look back there. They were planted about a week apart, and these just started popping up about yesterday. Then if we spin her around, so this is green beans. They just started coming up, but they came up pretty good. Then here we've got our onions. 3 different varieties is what the spoons are marking. Then we've got our beets, which really came up. These got to be thinned out. This next row is kind of a sad story. These were green beans. The first planting did not come up very well because we had that big flood rainstorm, but we've replanted some more beans in all these blank spaces, and they are just about to pop out of the soil. Then we got the same story here. This all here was spinach. Didn't go well, so we replanted it with lettuce. If we go down here, this is all leaf lettuce. Oh, that's my shadow. That came up pretty good. Got some big boys down there. And then this last row was mixed greens, but that didn't come up very well just down there because this was all flooded. So just replanted this with spinach yesterday. So hopefully on next week's update, I get to tell you there's a whole row of spinach there. Well, that wraps up our garden tour for week 2. Stay tuned next week and see what else starts growing. Like and subscribe.